Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 11 of Embody. And I feel so it was wonderful being back into the in-person yoga classes. It's a sense of community and connection and moving together. And yeah, it reflects in reality what I feel often here, that we're learning, we're growing, and yeah, my perception of ye is so virtual, whereas in the class it's like, oh yes, I see you all. So it's wonderful. So come, let's move together. We're going to be moving and connecting the waves down through our bodies, and then we'll be lifting sensations on the breath. Great. So come. So come stand to the front of your mat and just find your feet. Nice. Stand on one foot, roll your ankle. Roll in the other direction. Nice. Stand on that foot, roll your other ankle. And roll in the other direction. Nice. Stand on your feet, lift up onto your toes, drop your heels. Just do that a few times. Lift and drop your heels. Nice. Bend your knees like you're going to sit into a chair. Maybe counterweight by reaching your arms forward. Stand up and squeeze your bum. Nice. Sit your bum down. How low can you go? And then stand up, squeeze your bum, push your hips a little bit forward. Sit down. One of my lights isn't on. And stand up, squeeze your bum. Nice. One more time. Sit your bum down. And stand up, squeeze your bum. Cool. Roll your hips in a circle. And actually reach your arms up towards the ceiling as you do so. And then roll in the other direction. Super. Stand to the front of your mat. Drop your head down. Roll down along your spine. Pause. Slowly roll up, reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Nice. Drop your arms down, rolling down, pause. And then rolling up. Reach your arms up, reach wide, looking up, reaching up. Nice. Last one. Rolling down, pause. Great. And then bring your hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward, arching into your back. And then keep your hands on your shins, bend your knees and round your back. Arching your back, lift your chest, look forward. So it's like we're doing a cat pose, but we're standing. Round your back. Arch your back. Round your back. Arch your back. And round. Nice. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. And so from your feet, find the sense of connection into your feet. And then connect your legs by leaning them in the direction that they're moving in. Find your breath. Lengthen your spine. Reach down into your arms. Nice. So feet, legs, pelvis, spine, top of your head. Extend and connect into your arms. Nice. Drop your right knee to the floor, left hand, left knee. Bend your right elbow. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. So we're going to reach in many different directions with this right hand. Bend your right elbow and glide it forward as far forward as you can. So you're reaching out and forward. Bend your right elbow, reach it up. Nice. Bend your right elbow and then reach it back. So you're reaching back towards the right foot, reaching back, maybe touching. You can hold on to the back of your thigh if you wish, or point back or reach back towards your right foot. Nice. Bend your elbow, reaching it up. And then bend your elbow and try and touch the floor right beside your right knee. Super. Right hand to the floor, turn your chest, bring your left hand behind your back, spiral your chest, and then bring your left shoulder down to your knee. Spiral your chest, and then left shoulder down to your knee. Spiral your chest, left shoulder down to your knee. Super. Both hands to the floor, both knees back, rounding your back, tuck your chin under, look towards your navel. Lift your chest and look forward. Round your back, tuck your chin under. Lift your chest, look forward. One more time. Round your back, tuck your chin under. Lift your chest, look forward. Nice. Come lie on the floor. I'm going to walk my knees a little bit back as I lower myself down. Stretch your arms long behind you. Reach your arms back and let your hands reach towards the ceiling a little bit. Squeeze your bum, lift your toes. Rise through your chest. So your head is floating and I'm trying to lift my hands up and back behind me as much as I can. Breathe into your belly. Squeeze your shoulders closer. Maybe try and lift your feet a bit higher or lift your head a little bit higher. How do you increase the range and wellness? Nice. Hands to the floor. Push back into a cat. All the way back into your downward dog. Lengthen back through your legs. Lean back into your heels. Nice. So whatever way you do, step your right foot forward between your two hands. So that would be where you drop your knee, step your foot forward. Could be where you step your foot forward. Turn your toes towards the left side of your mat and end up with your feet wide and your hands on the floor. Bend one knee, lengthen your leg. Bend the other knee, lengthen your leg. So we're leaning into the deep groin. Bending, lengthening. Bending, lengthening. And so the direction that your toes are pointed in will really be informed by, or your body will tell you what's the best direction for your knees. Bending, lengthening. Bending, lengthening. When you bend your knee, let your hands travel in that direction. So we're going a little bit deeper. You bend your knees, let your hands travel in that direction. Just have a sense of traveling. You can move one hand and then the other. One hand and then the other. A loaded version is where you bring both hands at the same time, but it means that all the weight is going into the deep buttocks, into the backs of your legs. So just notice which way is better for you. Super. Turn towards the right foot and then slowly step forward. Slowly rolling up, reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Pause. Super. Sit your bum down deeply. How far down can you sit? And then when you rise up, squeeze your bum, push your hips forward. Sit your bum down. Squeeze your bum. One more time. Sit your bum down. Squeeze your hips forward. Nice. Reach your arms up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest, look forward. Rounding your back. So we're going to do the cat here. Round your back, bend your knees. Arching your back, lift your chest. Round your back, bend your knees. Arching your back, lift your chest. One more time. Bend your knees, round your back. Arching your back, lift your chest. Cool, hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Find your legs, so feet, legs, pelvis, length of your spine, top of your head. And so any sensation that you're feeling, so for example, that right thigh or the deep of your right hip, see if you can lift the sensation with your breath. So close your eyes and send your breath down into your hip. How deeply can you fill your breath into that area? How deeply can you inhabit that area with the breath? Nice. Drop your left knee to the floor. Right hand, right knee. Bend your left elbow, reaching up. Breathe into your thigh, or breathe into your arm, or your breathe your breath. Fill your sensations with your breath. So find a place and send the breath there. Nice. Bend your elbow, bring your hand forward. Find a place, send your breath there. Nice. Bend your elbow, reaching up. Find an intensity, send your breath there. Bend your elbow, reach your hand back. Find an intensity, send your breath there. Nice. Bend your elbow, last one, reaching up. And then glide your left hand down towards your left knee. Super. Both hands to the floor. Step back into your plank for just a moment. Pause. Send your breath deeply into anywhere that feels like, oh, I'm working there, or that's lengthening there. What is it like to really fill your breath and use the vigor of your breath, the potency of your breath to fill into and connect into? Nice. Knees to the floor. Sit your bum back towards your heels, long and stretchy. Pause. Send your breath, find sensations and send your breath there. Back of your ribs, sides of your ribs, armpits. Super. Rock all the way forward. Come to the belly. Reach your arms back. Squeeze your bum, lift your toes. Reach your hands back and up. Lift your head. And just imagine that your hands and feet are like balloons and they're lifting towards the ceiling. Your head is like a balloon and it's lifting towards the ceiling. There's a sense of lightness and buoyancy about your body. Breathing into your belly. Nice. Hands to the floor. Push back. Push back into your downward dog. Find the sense of length through your body. So whatever way you do, step the left foot forward. I'm going to step my right foot forward so I don't have my back to you. Bend one knee, lengthen the other. And I'm really focusing this time on being a little bit more exact about what my legs are doing. So I'm going to really lean to the baby toe side of my feet. And as I bend my knee, I'm going to notice how much does my torso come towards that thigh, towards that knee. How low can I go as I travel from side to side? Can I slow things down and stay really present to the sensations that are happening? Can I deepen my breath? So find sensations and let them be lifted on the breath. Nice. Reach your arms out forward. Drop your head down. Find sensations, lift them on the breath. Nice. Some sit on the floor, all the way down. Whatever way you do. Land on the floor, legs are long. Hands to your thighs. Maybe your bum is sitting on a chair, on a block, on a piece of pillow. And then just roll like your spine is like a skipping rope. A sense of rolling deeply, rounding. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Hands to your thighs. Rub your hands down your thighs. Maybe reach towards your feet. And then sitting up tall, reach your fingers behind you like your chest is moving forward, like we did on the floor when our chest was lifting and our fingers were reaching like balloons behind us. How far back can you reach your fingers behind you? And then slide your hands down your thighs, round your back as you reach forward. And slide your fingers back as you lift your chest. Nice. Rounding forward, reaching forward. Slide your fingers back as you lift your chest. Rounding forward, reaching forward. Slide your fingers back as you lengthen. Nice, one more time. Sliding forward, rounding forward. And reach your fingers back. Find where they go. And your fingers can be either pointing backwards, your fingers can be pointing forwards. Just feel, for me, funny, I want my fingers pointing towards me. And then find a way of like finding purchase with your fingers. Straighten through your arms and lean your chest more and more forward. And for me, the right side connects really clearly. I'm like, ka-chink, and I can connect the right side, but the left side is a little bit dull. So I'm just going to give a little bit more attention into the left side of my belly, the left side of my chest, the left side of my waist. Shoulders are squeezing towards each other. Elbows are moving towards each other. Arms are lengthening. And then find the deep of your chest, of your collarbones, and then let your breath lift your collarbones. Close your eyes as you do this and sink and soften. So every time you take a breath, let the breath lift your chest and your collarbones, the front of your throat. As you exhale, maybe lean a bit more forward. Nice. Release. Round your hands forward. Now reach your hands forward, round your back forward. Pause. Just in a soft forward bend. Nice. Come lie on the floor, all the way down. Landing in. Land and just let your spine settle. Find sensations, let them be lifted on the breath. And then rock your knees from side to side. Nice. Stretch your legs out long. On the inhalation, squeeze your feet. On the exhalation, soften your feet. On the inhalation, squeeze your calves. On the exhalation, soften your calves. On the inhale, squeeze your thighs. On the exhale, soften your thighs. Inhale, squeeze your belly, your bum, your pelvic floor, your hips. Relax on the exhalation. Squeeze your belly, your torso, and relax. Hands, forearms, upper arms, shoulders, squeeze. And relax. And face, head, neck. And relax. And just see if you can fall into that relaxation. Can you continue to kind of just sink into that felt sense of resting or pausing? Nice. So I was saying it last night at the end of the strong class. So on a Tuesday, I have a slow and mindful and then a medium. And then on a Wednesday, I have a slow and mindful and then the strong. And it's quite amazing. You strong guys, you've been with me now, is it 15 years, maybe longer, And every week for 15 years. And so it's like when I'm giving instructions to that class, we can just it's like we dive so deep and so strong. And I give an instruction and the whole class goes ka-chunk. It's just amazing. It's such an honor to teach such a strong and incredible bunch of women. So just to say, there's like 3 places left in strong class. So if anyone's feeling the longing for some really deep, connected, it's not very fast, but it's just like really deep, strong work. It's probably 2 levels up from what we do here. It's really amazing. So if you're interested, get in contact. So thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. And really very nice. I'll see you tomorrow. Nice. Ciao.